business analyst role is a really important role, and I'm really looking for someone that's going to make the numbers talk, somebody that's going to show me that they can convert some really basic raw data into something that's meaningful. So looking at things on there about, again, project work, what project work have you done, or give some really good examples. I think the more examples you can put in the summary, the better. And be clear and specific with your examples. We actually really like reading some of those, and it's not just about putting bullet points to say that you've done X, Y, and Z. What has that resulted in, and how has that improved your business's performance?
A business analyst, because they will be working a lot with data, I would expect that they've got a good handling and able to manipulate spreadsheets, able to manipulate databases. I would expect for them to be having a good commercial acumen, understand the figures and able to challenge and query the figures as well. So it's someone that will have a lot of information at their disposal, but it's about how do they analyze and present to the business.
How interested are they in data and understanding the data and talking to the right individuals so they can learn about the importance of that data in decision making. But then secondary to that, as they become more senior as an analyst, I would expect them to be able to engage with people well and be able to talk to the business with very much like a business partner with technical analytical skills in order to understand what information we should be providing to the business so they can make decisions quickly and effectively.
I'm looking for someone who's highly technical in the use of Excel. So they've got good examples where they've built complex models around pricing, costing, budgeting and forecasting, working capital management.
Business analyst is basically a data processor. So it's taking data and turning it into information. So the first thing is looking at IT skills, having used a wide variety of software packages, not just Excel, but obviously things beyond that, which can actually analyze data. But it's the ability to take that data and actually understand what it's actually telling the business. Is looking at variances, looking at direction, looking at trends. So I think it's being able to look at what the business is trying to achieve. So it's taking that one side and looking at what data you've got and trying to mirror the two and trying to fit the data and see whether it fits in with the strategy of the business or if it's completely against it, in which case advising and communicating with the decision makers and the managers this information and how it can help them to do their jobs and make better decisions.
I think, at all levels, you got to get it, you've got to be accurate in what you're doing. And the other thing I think is communication skills to sort of bring to life what you've been working on.
You need to be demonstrating that you've got exceptional analytical skills. It almost sort of is given as taken as a given there, but I think it's very important that you have those exceptional analytical skills. And if that's demonstrable by the subjects that you studied or something that you've done in a previous role, that would be very, very important to me if I was recruiting that role. I think also you've got to have a very good experience and knowledge of the relevant accounting software that's out there, particularly for sort of FP&A deliverables. I'd like to see a demonstration that you've worked with some of these packages before, whether it's Xero, Accounting Seed, Oracle, anything like that, NetSuite, stuff, those sorts of packages, very, very important that when I'm recruiting for that role, I want to see evidence of that on the CV.